of ISBK under Command Junior Hana. Bringing to you live one more time for ISBK Queens. Idols. With this Christmas coming up next week, know that Christmas is the worship of an idol. It's in worship of idols, worship of Nimrod, and that tree is the worship of Nimrod, who was a hunter back in the Old Testament time, and his mother made a god out of him. You gotta worship this tree. You gotta bow down to the tree and all that. In the winter solstice, Christ was not born on December 25th. If you actually read the Bible for yourself and not listen to your lying pastor, you will see that the Christ was born in the springtime. But we're going to get a few scriptures on idols with this Christmas coming up, because that's what you're doing, is idol worship on Christmas. We're going to Exodus 20:3. This is God talking. Thou shalt not have no other gods before me. Verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. That's what Christian is, an image, a graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath. Verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I am the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers and putting their children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. You see that? If you worship that Christmas tree, right? If you got that Christmas tree in your house with the tinsel and the golden balls and the star on top and the wreath on the door and the mistletoe and all that, you hate God. You really saying you hate the Most High. You don't want him to be your God. You want Nimrod to be your God. That's what you want. And bowing down to him, that's where putting presents on the tree comes from, because you give him gifts to Nimrod. You worshiping the idol. That's an idol. We're going to go to Leviticus 26:1. 26:1. This is Most High talking. Ye should not make unto you no idols, nor graven image, neither rear up any standing image. That Christian, that's a standing image. Neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it, for I am the Lord your God. You see that? You see that? Verse 2 says, you shall keep my Sabbaths. That's supposed to celebrate the Sabbath day. The Passover is coming up next year on April 12th. The Feast of Unleavened Bread, Day of Atonement, Memorial blowing the trumpets. Feast of Tabernacles, the Feast of Dedication is coming up next week. Purim. That's what you do. You keep the Lord's Sabbath, not some idol, not some Christmas tree. You worship another God. We're going to Deuteronomy 4:16, Salakia. 4:16. Lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female. See that? You corrupting yourself when you do that Christmas tree. When you put that tree up in your house, you corrupting yourself. When you give a kiss on the mistletoe, you corrupting yourself. When you put that wreath on the door, you corrupting yourself. When you say Merry Christmas, you're corrupting yourself. Now, I know this time it's a hard time of year on your slavery, on your job. But they say Merry Christmas, just say thank you. That's all. They say thank you. I mean, they say you don't say Merry Christmas. No, I don't do Christmas. I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't do that. And staying strong with the Lord. And watch how the Lord staying strong with you. Deuteronomy 7:5. You can start verse 1. 7:1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and have cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites and the Girgashites and the Amorites, and the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. But they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. See that? That's how we're not supposed to be mingling with these other nations and their heathen customs. Don't go to the Christmas party, because your heart will turn away from serving the Lord. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars and break down their images, and cut down their groves and burn their graven images with fire. You see that? Now, I'm not telling anybody to go out and burn something down, but get that Christmas tree out your house. Get it out your house. Don't put if you're in your slavery, don't put no Christian decoration in your cubicle. Don't do that. Don't put on that Jesus piece, that Christian cross. Don't do that. Get rid of them and get them images out of your house. Take it off your walls. Take that white Jesus down. That's what the Lord is trying to say. Verse, we're going to drop down to verse 25. Deuteronomy 7:25. The graven images of their God shall you burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein, for it is an abomination to the Lord thy God. See that? That Christmas tree, that image you put up, that's an abomination to the Lord. That wreath on the door is an abomination to the Lord. That mistletoe is an abomination to the Lord. Giving out Christmas or saying Merry Christmas is an abomination to the Lord. Something the Lord hate. And the Lord shall visit you with his anger. That's why you know so on these so-called holidays, these wicked holidays, always something bad happened to Black Hispanic community. House burned down, some electrical fire, bad wiring, all type of fight, shooting, all that, because we're not supposed to be celebrating these days. The Lord said, I despise your feast days, man. Don't put up these idols. Go to Psalms 96 and 4. Psalms 96 and 4. Salak, take a little while to get there. 96 verse 4. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. You see that? That Christian shit you got because you fear Nimrod. You fear our oppressor. You fear the so-called white man on your job. If you don't say Merry Christmas, or your supervisor who's some heathen. If you don't say Merry Christmas or Happy Thanksgiving, something like that. Now you got to stand strong with the Lord. You got to fear the Most High. You going to fear the Lord and deal with man, or fear the man and deal with the Lord? I'd rather fear the Lord and deal with man because Most High got my back. Verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. See, for all the gods of the nations are, that Christian is an idol. Is an idol. But God made the heavens. He created the heaven up above. He created the earth that you're standing on. The air you breathe, the water you drink. He created it all. You fear him. And don't worry about anything else. Because remember this. It says Christ said in the New Testament, he that saveth his life shall lose it. But he who saveth his life for my sake shall save it. You know, he that loses his life for my sake shall save it. I said it right. He that loses his life for my sake shall save it. So, don't worry about your job, your family, your mother, your father, all that pressure they try to put on you. Come see your cousin and all that. Come see this person. Come get a plate of food. Nah, man. You leave it alone. Don't worship none of these idols that's coming up this next year. And that New Year's is an idol as well, too. That celebrating that New Year's, that's an idol as well, too. The New Year's Day. Worship the god Janus. That's an idol as well, too. So don't say Happy New Year either. Don't say Happy New Year, because it's not the New Year starts in the springtime, around the month of April, the month of Abib, when you read it in the Bible. And read the book of Exodus, so this shall be the beginning of your months. The springtime when everything's starting to grow, not the dead of winter when everything's dying. Hey, that's my time. So I'm going to bring that out. Don't worship idols. Don't put that Christmas tree up. It's in your house. Get it out right now. Get all the Christmas decorations, everything Christmassy, get it out your house right now, because all it is idol worship, and the Lord hates it. It's an abomination, like how we just read, and the Lord shall visit you with his anger. And of course, pay your tithes. Please pay your tithes. Send in that money. Go to isupk.com and pay your tithes. That's my time. Shalom.